Good day, Reed here. A little fireside chat as I finish up the work day. Doing the burn, I'm cleaning up this area here. For some reason the chainsaw didn't work today, so I didn't get that tree next to me down. But things I'm thinking about today. First, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for all the comments you guys have been putting in there. Appreciate all that. It's fun to connect with you here on the YouTube and the other places you're commenting. I'm thinking about posture and improvisation. Two things that don't seem overly related. Let's see if I can put this together. So, I recall being a little kid playing some video games and my parents saying posture to me, like sit up straight. I still have that voice in my head. And in the morning while I'm drinking tea with my wife, I'm very particular to be mindful of my posture as I'm sitting and feeling my spine and my body and just recognizing like how important it is, since we are upright beings, to be upright, and the nuance that brings to our health when we're in proper alignment. Now, on the improvisation side, I don't know why, but I had this thought today. I'm working on this new album, and one of the people I invited to come and play some kalimba for it, which is a thumb piano, said, I don't know how to improvise with this instrument. And I was just like, okay, I'm not here to force anybody to do anything, but what a curious thing. And the notion of like, yeah, you know what, there's actually a lot of people out there who say they don't know how to improvise or get caught up with one thing or another in themselves around that. And it made me think about this alignment piece. You know, most time when we enter into conversations, we don't really know all the directions it's going to go. Essentially, most of life is rather improvised. Now, if you're like a hardcore prepper out there, you might be training yourself for every conceivable potential moment that happens, in which case you have a plan. And we do tend to revert back to our basic levels of training, or our advanced levels for training if you are indeed advanced with that. And that's the truth of improvisation, that we do actually revert to our levels of training, or lack thereof, or our emotional triggers, if you have those in your life. And this piece around posture and improvisation is like, when I'm playing my horns, I was always told to like be mindful of your posture. Like, you're gonna breathe better when your posture is in a good way. And recognizing that, like, you know, when we have a good posture, we have the ability to breathe better. It's essential to life. And that influences the improvisation that we're living. And so I'm wondering how it is when we look at our alignments that we have going on in life and the different circumstances that arise, and then how we respond to them. Because how we respond, that's the improvisation. And there's a curiosity in me of like, for those of us who are mindful of our posture, of our alignment, of our training, are we getting better outcomes? Because it seems like some of the time, yes. Now, mind you, there might be people who are hunched over and are not thinking about their posture at all, and they're getting better results in certain aspects of life. But I know later on in life, if you're not mindful of that, it's going to take you down. Kind of literally, like gravity is working on us all the time. And there's a gravity in the improvisation taking place. There's places where, you know, the harmonies of life naturally want to go. And to move them in a different direction takes a considerable amount of will, along with a fair amount of training. And there's an extreme beauty in that. There's also a different sense of like willpower or freedom that comes with that. And the same is true when we are mindful of our posture, our alignment, our training, that it takes a lot of willpower to keep up on those things. So I'm kind of tired. It's the end of my day today. It's been a wonderful long week. I hope that everyone out there is doing great. Thanks again for subscribing to this channel. Thanks for all the likes. Thanks for anyone who's sharing it out there. Super appreciate that. Let me know what you think about posture, improvisation, your life. How's everything going? Anyway, with that, have too much fun.